Hi, it's Courtney and Casey again with Avery. This week, me and Avery, we went to Walmart on Monday. She's doing really good still with that. I didn't try the cart training by myself yet. I was just picking up like one thing. So we just did some healing around the store, and I had her grab some things off the floor and get them for me. And she's doing really good. I'm very proud of her, how she acts in public. And I'm noticing it's harder for me because people always want to stop and talk. So I'll tell them about Pause for People and what she's being trained for and everything. So that's good.
And then Tuesday night we had our next group training session, although this week it wasn't really a group training session because we were doing our restaurant training. And so instead of having all these dogs show up at the restaurant at one time, we all had time slots and we showed up individually and met with Danielle and Terry, and actually Cece was there this week too. She's in charge of the prison training program.
Yeah, it was nice getting to talk to Cece about a lot of things.
She actually was able to give us a lot of insight on Avery's individual personality because she knows her the best because she was around her the most when she was in her prison training stages. But anyway, so we trained at Panera, and basically all we had her do was go in under the table and lay down and stay while we just sat and talked, so it would be more like a typical restaurant outing, so she could get used to it and so they could see whether she was ready to get approved for all restaurants or if she still needed a little bit of work. But she did great, so she got approved to go into any restaurants now, so that was really good, and we were very proud of her. She didn't mess up any. The only thing that she's going to need a little bit work on is her dry command. She doesn't really like to do it under the table. She would rather do it when she gets out from under the table, but that cannot happen. She hasn't done it because we haven't let her, of course, but we're going to work on it more with her so she'll get used to doing it under the table.
Yeah, we're working on it at home, just having her under the kitchen table and having her dry off before she can come out from under that. And I actually started with her in her kennel, just trying to have her dry before coming out of that so she'd get used to drying before leaving a space because she's in her kennel
from being
every
under
day.
Something, yeah.
So she's in her kennel every day, so that's something easy that we can just do before she comes out of her kennel. And then on Wednesday, me and Avery went to College Diner. It's not very crowded because we went at night, which is one of the reasons why I decided to go there. She did very good. I was very proud. She went right under the table. She stayed the entire time I ate my meal. No one even really knew she was there. I mean, I didn't get that compliment, but she was so quiet, and so you wouldn't even know she was there, even if no one said anything about it.
Yeah. And then on Thursday, me and Avery went back to Lowe's. This has probably been her 6th or 7th trip to Lowe's by now, and she's just got it down pat. She loves going in Lowe's, and she likes walking around, and we worked with the wood cart again. She does great with that, just laying on it and staying the whole time. You can push her around in it all over Lowe's, and she's not going to move. So she does great with the wood cart. And we've been working more with the carts being rolled towards her because that's the only thing she's a little iffy about, which is understandable. Something's coming towards you. You don't know if it's going to hit you or not. Of course, we're not going to let anything hit her, but she still gets scared a little bit that it will. So we're still working on that, flooding her with everything that you can imagine, anything that could possibly be coming near her or close to her face or anything like that. But other than that, she does great pretty much going anywhere out in public that we've been able to take her so far. She just does great. She listens really well. She'll stay healed the whole time. As soon as you stop, she does automatic sit. So she just does really great going out in public. And then actually tonight, which is Friday night, me and Casey both took her out to Red Robin. And again, we waited till fairly late to go just so it wouldn't be so crowded and everything like that. And she did excellent again. She went right up under the table, laid down. We requested a booth because we know it is easier on the dog if you're sitting at a booth than it is a table. But again, she just went right up under there, laid down. And Casey and I both actually took turns just dropping pieces of bread under there and telling her to leave it just to make sure she's not going to go after it. But she didn't even really act interested, even if stuff did fall down. So that's a really good thing. Because
she's so food motivated too, so that's a surprise. But I'm very glad.
But yeah, she never even offered to go after it. So she did really well again at Red Robin.
And then tomorrow we have another nursing home visit. Both me and Courtney, we're both going. hopefully this week they advertise a little bit better, so we'll have some more residents for her to go visit with. But we're very excited because she does so well with new people that I'm sure she's just going to do great.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week is actually our spring break, so I'm going to be taking the first half of spring break to go home, and then Courtney's taking the second half so that one of us will be here with her all week.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't have to go stay with someone else.
Yeah. Oh, and a fun little tidbit that we found out through Cece when we had training at Panera was it was always really interesting to me because my roommate's boyfriend, she just for some reason loves him, and we was talking to Cece about how she really really likes this certain person, and she asked me what he looked like, and I told her, and
Well, she asked if he was bald.
yeah,
before.
she asked if he was bald before I even said anything about what he looks like, and I was like, yeah, he is. And she was like, well, what color skin is he? Is he darker skin? And I was like, yeah, he is. And that apparently is exactly what her trainer in the prison looked like. And so apparently she thinks it looks like her old trainer Roger, which we thought was really sweet because she misses him.
So now he is just Roger.
Yeah. So Curtis has now become Roger. We just call him Roger. But yeah, so that's what Avery's been up to this week. We're doing our video a little early because of spring break and everything, and so we both wanted to be able to be in it together before one of us go home. But you will hear from us again next week.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll let you know how our spring breaks went.
Yeah.